I like to do a joke on a subject that I think every Telegraph reader will know about this and get the joke before having to read a story inside. You just have to think of a huge number of ideas a day. I mean, when people are starting, they seem to sort of have 2 or 3 ideas that they send round to everyone. And you just think, well, you've got to be thinking of, you know, I mean, I show 6 ideas, goodness knows how many I think of. Just a sort of technique of thinking of a joke, I always try and imagine, you know, what, if something terrible has happened, you know, why is this a good thing? You know, if all the trains are cancelled or delayed or prices go up, you think, all right, well, why would that be good? You know, and sort of, it's just a trick of trying to think of a joke, you know. People often say, oh, the cartoon's always 2 subjects brought together. Quite often that's just because I've written down 2 subjects and I'm thinking of 2 things at the same time, and then I just think, oh, I could combine those 2. This is my most valuable bit of equipment that I draw through there, and I know it's going to be the right size. What happens to me sort of more often than not is I have 5 jokes on a sheet and I think I just need 1 extra joke just to sort of fill up this hole on my sheet. And I'll think, well, okay, 1 more joke about horse meat, and I'll sort of think of something, write it down. It's always the one that everyone likes best, you know, and I don't know whether it's the sort of just the final push. But it's one of the reasons I come in, actually, because I need to show them to other people to see what they think, because something I think is hilarious, you know, sort of actually other people think, well, you know, it doesn't do anything for me or whatever. And quite often, actually, I find when I show jokes, you can have a joke that's sort of clever, and people think, yeah, that's clever. But if you draw something silly, it always makes more chance of making someone laugh if it's silly. And that's just sort of what I've found showing them round, that it's the silly ones that make people actually laugh.